have the bracers.
Yeah.
Alright. That started. Let's get this started. Ah, man. Alright. Alright. Let's figure out who's here and who's not. What's here? Archon. What? Oh, okay. We invite you to the group. Hellwinter. Deuce. Shrink. Spring totem. Oh.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
Build casual.
Guard against chaos.
Spring totem. Shrink. Okay. Thor. That's a lot. Where's Dotsalot on here? Oh, Dotsalot. There we go. Alright. Boo. Kim. Kim. Alright.
And let's go for some other signed up, I guess.
Vandal. There's a lot of people signed up here. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright. Crockett is Kim under Hunter. Oh, there's Kim. Okay. Panda, GND. GND is 28. 28 can come. Alright. Panda, Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie we're gonna need. Panda, Corel. Corel's 13 signed up. Alright. Panda, Gavin. Logan and Gavin. Panda, Jeans. Gonna need Jeans. Kodos. Kodos. Vandal. Alright. Who's the third tank? He works. Okay. He works. Come. D-Helb. D-Helb. It's Death Knight. Nifty out, nifty. Alright, Panda, willing. Okay. Kogosh. Alright, reject that person. Tommy. Alright. Okay. Who's listed as a tank? Franks. Oh, Frank says Phil the casual. Let's see. All right. All right.
We go up. Go back to the right. I think Goku's mother said something.
Good morning. Where did Goku's mother say something in here?
Raiden.
No, that's not Goku's mother.
Yes.
All right.
They're not gonna be here.
Alright, everybody. Hey, I'm Don's. Got a lot of people here. That's good. Let's hope I have it set to normal. Thanks to whoever brought food. Alright, we're gonna have a Hodari and Moot tanking. I think they've both done it with me before, so shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, you're healing?
Alright. Let's see, Don, Rishi knows. Xy Puck. Alright, should be good to start pulling trash.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Let's see here. We sure can. I can even mark them as main tank. Man, you should get a better raid leader. I mean, I'm gonna pick some random marks, and then they're gonna get marked by like my big wigs or something. See, as a healer, I have my raid frames, my grids sorted by role, so the tanks are automatically in the same spot every time, which is how I do it. But obviously, that's not how everyone prefers to do it. And avoiding frontals is one of the important mechanics on the first boss. Alright. Alright, ready check, and then I'll start explaining. Well, looks like most everyone's here. Alright, real quick. Tanks are gonna get like a debuff on them, taunt around 5. I think both of you probably have the macro. Most of the bosses here just taunt around like a couple stacks or something. There's some raid ride damage that goes out, can't really avoid it. There's gonna be lines to con of the boss, don't stand in them. There's people randomly get marked with big giant circles, run out of the group. Ads will come in. If you get aggro on an ad, run to the middle, the tanks will pick it up. Yeah, there is a frontal here. It's not listed on this thing I have. So anyway, just avoid things on the ground. There's an intermission phase. That's when we should probably bloodlust. There will be you'll get a little circle around you. Just run into the roots and set them on fire. And then afterwards it stuns the boss and you get increased damage to him. That's why we lust there. And then just repeats that over and over. Let's see. Nobody else is in this. I'm gonna do list now. It should be good because we have enough healers for a full group. Alright, when we're ready to check, then we'll pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
These guys have become warlocks.
What?
These guys have become warlocks.
Oh, nice. So dodge those.
Flaming pestilence. Shadow flame cleave. Treasured screen.
Frontal's coming in a few seconds.
Shadow flame cleave.
There it is. We We have the scream coming.
Tortured scream.
Oh, that was real big damage there.
Flaming pestilence.
These are the things. Get out with those. Just run out of the raid. Avoid the front at the same time. Ooh, tricky. Good job.
Tortured scream.
Alright, here's the intermission. Burn the roots. Oh yeah, don't stand directly under the boss to intermission. That's like a one shot. So everyone has their circles. In a couple seconds here, you can set the roots on fire. There we go. Burn them. Can you turn on your sound a little bit, Evan? I see someone running into the root, but it's not going on fire for some reason. Good lust.
Tortured scream.
Dodge.
Flaming pestilence. Shadow flame cleave. Tortured scream.
Get out with those. Run out with those.
Shadow flame cleave.
Alright. Alright, get your loot. Go on to the next trash. Alright, this one is, I think, is actually important for tanks to be marked. So tanks are marked. The boss does like a split damage thing with the two closest people, so the tanks need to be marked. Don't stand on top of the tanks. But at the same time, there will be a soak mechanic in the fight. So when that comes, you gotta be careful not to stand on top of the tanks. There's a couple different soak mechanics. There's a soak on the tanks, so you gotta like get in the circle on them. They'll also get a bleed debuff. I don't think we have any evokers. Lower your volume, please. Lower the volume, please. And the tanks will taunt off. Like it says here, the Sky 8 stacks, but I think anywhere between 5 to 8 is fine. And then when it falls off, alright. He's gonna do a frontal called Blistering Spears. You have plenty of time to dodge it. There's like 3 spears that come out, and they go out from in front of the boss. You want to dodge that. Oh no, that's Blistering Spears. Uh-oh, run out, run out, run out, run out. Twisting Blades is the frontal. You just saw it right there. Blistering Spears is this thing here. You get a circle around you. You're gonna want to stack on the boss for this. How many did we get? 3. Alright, not too bad. So the Blistering Spears, if you targeted, come in and stack in melee, like a loose stack. And then we want to DPS those down once they spawn. Once they spawn, you can't move out of your circle. So if you have a spear on you, you gotta kind of just sit in that red area. That's okay. And then DPS will DPS that down. He does a frontal, move that. At 100 energy, you get knocked back. And then you're gonna go and soak one of these. See the markers on the ground? There's weapons that'll spawn there. You're gonna go soak them. We're gonna start with green first. That's the sword, and then we're gonna go to the knife, which is circle, and then we'll go to diamond. Each one does a different ability. The sword, he's going to jump around the room a couple times, do some raid-wide damage. The knife, he puts healing absorbs on, and we just have to heal it off. And then the axe is the tank soak, so we'll see if we get there. That's where you have to do the tank soak, but that's it. We'll ready check. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and there's a bunch of people here, but I'll explain it. And we'll also explain as we screw up and wipe.
Go back to last. What were we doing? Like, did somebody accidentally?
Yeah, someone was just too close and pulled it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, good bloodlust.
Twisting blade.
That's the frontal, dodge that. Spears coming out in 2. Bring those into melee. DPS them down, good job.
Twisting blade.
Dodge the frontal. Bring in the spears. Okay, energy at like 92%, so 7 seconds. He's gonna do a knockback. Everyone except the tanks is gonna go back to the triangle. So everyone but the tanks come back here. Just stand in the middle and soak this up.
Gathering torment.
Perfect.
Marked for torment.
Go ahead and battle res E-Works. E-Works? I don't know how to say it, sorry. Bring in the spears. DPS them down. Try to like only double stack them, I think. Triple stack's a little bit too much.
Smashing viscera.
Right, here's the jump around, so just don't get in that circle. Yeah, I think there's 2 jumps. There we go. Bring in the spears. That's good.
Smashing viscera.
Alright, dodge the circles.
Twisting blade.
Dodge the frontal. Bring in the spears. Good job on the DPS and the spears down.
Twisting blade.
Dodge. Bring in spears.
Marked for
DPS them. Alright, we got a torment up. Everyone go to circle, except the tanks. Everyone in circle, except the tanks.
Gathering torment.
There we go. This one will pull out the healing absorb, so it's on us healers, so you heal them off.
Marked for torment.
Get up either the priest or the druid healer when the battle res comes up in 30 seconds. Alright, there's the healing absorb. we got them all. Heal absorb's coming out again. Good, we did it.
Twisting blade.
Dodge. Bring in the spears.
Twisting blade.
Dodge funnel. We're gonna have to soak the diamond, so plan on doing that.
Marked for torment.
Everyone run to soak the diamond. Soak it.
Gathering torment.
Alright. DPS the boss down.
Marked for torment.
Hooray. We're gonna go left here to the fire side. Alright, check your groups on the way to the boss. Odds are gonna go left, evens are gonna go right. Make sure you know if you're an odd or an even group. I think this is a difficult trash bowl, so make sure you interrupt these flame guys and skin the core hound. Or loot the core hound so I can skin it. Good interrupt. Another good interrupt. Alright, Volcaros mostly falls on the tanks to do their taunt swap, right? So you're going to get stacks tanks, and then every swap he's going to cast this Cataclysmic Jaws. If you are the active tank during that, you don't do anything. If you're the off tank during that, you taunt during the cast. You've both done it with me before, so hopefully you have that down, because don't think we messed it up. Every so often does Serpent's Fury. It's raid wide damage, unavoidable. Just gotta heal through it, and then just kind of raw damage throughout the fight.
Core hound.
Yeah, don't forget to loot the core hound. Alright, so there's going to be puddles on the platform that spread over time, and there's soaks on the right and the left, and that's why we have to go left and right. There. At 100 energy, he does Flood of the Firelands, and puts these big puddles out, and if you're on the left side, you soak the one on the left. If you're on the right side, you soak the one on the right. Anyone in an odd group will go to the left, anyone in an even group will go to the right. Then there's a Scorched Tail Crash, where the tail comes up and flattens on the platform. We'll see it when we get to the trash. Just don't stand underneath it. If you stand underneath it, you get one shot. There's this thing called Coiling Flames that comes out I think after Serpent's Fury it continues to stay out, like just rotating between people. It gets on someone, and they just pulse damage around them, and the circle slowly gets smaller and smaller, and eventually goes away. So just the smaller the circle, the more damage it does. So just stay out of that circle. When someone has a circle around them, get away from them. And if you have a circle around you, try to move away from people. There's going to be swirlies too. They'll leave behind puddles. Don't stand in those. See this circle on me? I'm running away from people. It's kind of like that. Be prepared that it's very likely after we clear the trash, the boss spawns, and so it's very difficult to not pull it, just because someone has a consecrate down or some kind of weird AoE and there's a short range. So just anticipate that as soon as the trash clears, we're pulling the boss. Yesterday I did this on LFR on a Warlock. You cannot put a Warlock gate here. And I was very upset about that.
Somebody just died.
Yep.
What is this?
Alright, back up, win this trial. There's still another pack. Hopefully FanDuel gets back in time.
I'm back, I'll just need your new
Oh, okay. I got a res on you, I think. Oh, you got one. Let's try not to pull the boss here. Stop dropping your consecrates. Ah, the tentacle! Don't get hit by it. Oh, we did it. We avoided it. Alright, check your groups. Make sure you know if you're odd or even, going left or right. You're odd. We did it.
Why couldn't they go swimming under this platform in the lava?
Odds are left, evens are right. Get out of the lava, you doofus.
5,
You're going left, by the way.
3, 2, 1.
Serpent's Fury.
Alright, so get away with those circles, avoid the tail crash. Tanks, be careful with aggro. I'm not even paying attention to it. It says show up for me, ah! Alright, Hodari should be taunting right now, maybe? No? No, that's not it. Oh, that's tail slam, not tank slam. Yeah, it's not even showing up my bigwigs. That's annoying. Well, no one's died yet, so it must be doing it right.
crash.
Oh, Earwax died. I'm gonna start just calling people by the wrong names. Oh no! Battle res the tank.
Flood of the Firelands.
Battle res Hodori. Get in the soak. Get in the soak.
Serpent's Fury. Hellboil. Scorched Tail crash.
Alright, get out of that thing. Alright, so Moot should be tanking until he casts Cataclysmic Dawes, and then Hodori will taunt.
Coiling Flame. Scorched Tail crash.
Dodge the tail.
Scorched Tail crash.
Dodge the tail. We got soaks coming up in a few seconds here.
Flood of the Firelands.
Alright, well, try and finish this off. Yep, just got one.
Serpent's Fury.
Can you B-res the tank, please?
We do not have a B-res.
Scorched Tail crash.
Get ready to Guardian Spirit the tank. Go ahead and put it on Moot right now. We should finish this off. There we go.
When I saw the volcanic jaws, I taunted, so yay.
This is the hardest tank mechanic in the whole instance, in my opinion. I found that this one's pretty, Lara's pretty forgiving on the taunt. It's forgiving in phase 1. In phase 2, if you somehow breath the whole raid, like that kind of screws everyone because no one can get healed. Alright, I'll start explaining while we're pulling the trash. So in phase 1, he's going to do a charge on the tanks, and the tanks will run away. They're going to run off into the bad stuff on the ground, away from the raid, and they'll taunt swap then. Got some ads coming in from behind. It's going to be tree ants that spawn. We have to DPS them down and then heal them up. So we DPS them down, then they become friendly and we heal them. Then there's these brambles that spawn. They're like thorns. They'll go around and root someone in place. We have to spray it with the hose in the middle, I think, and then DPS it down and then heal it up. At 100 energy, the boss does... Oh yeah, so DPS needs to DPS the thorns and the tree ants. Healers need to heal the tree ants and the thorns after DPS kills them. There's at 100 energy, the boss does a charge. Then at 100 energy, he does Raging Inferno, and that does a whole bunch of raid-wide damage. And the way to avoid that damage or to reduce that damage, is to stand in the green safe area. The green safe area is created when the healers heal the charred brambles. So we got to heal the charred brambles. Also, when the healers heal the tree ants, they go and pump up the hose thing in the middle. And when the hose thing in the middle gets pumped up, I think it's called Seed of Life. Someone needs to go click that and spray around the outside of the room. Since I'm not tanking, I can try and do that some, but anyone could just click it when it gets, a percentage in there, like 50% or whatever. Click it, and you spray the bad ground around the room to give us more space to work with. Then there's some blazing thorns. There's going to be like swirlies around the room in like a pattern. Just dodge them, that's all. That's phase 1. Phase 2, the tanks again will swap, but it won't be on the charge. It'll be on this thing called Smolderon Backdraft. He does a frontal cone, and anyone in the frontal cone gets a debuff where they cannot be healed. So in order to get healed, they have to stand and leech off allies. So this one tank will be in front of him, the other tank will be behind him. He does Smoldering Backdraft, you taunt swap and get in front, and then the one in front goes stand on melee, they leech life off melee. There's a heal absorb that we have to heal off in that second phase called Flash Fire. There's going to be one-man soaks on the ground, so there will be like soaks that you have to soak, but there's also tornadoes that come by. I don't see what the tornadoes are called, but there's also treants that come in. If you see a treant coming in towards the raid and you have a CC like paralysis or something, cast it on it. But if not, if they get in, we just DPS them down. We don't have to heal them up, we just kill them. Let me know if you have any questions.
The soak with the little balls coming in, that's only on heroic, right?
I think that's only on Mythic, where he does this, like the little balls come in and you have to like soak them.
Yeah, it's definitely on heroic.
Oh, okay.
If it was on this. No, it's not.
No, there's no balls.
Okay, thank you.
There's a soak, like a puddle soak in phase 2.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, tanks try to face him and tank him around the edge of the good area, because that like, saves us space, that's all. And then when you get the thing running the bad area, there's treants out, DPS them down.
Furious charge.
There's the charge, tank swap and run away.
Blazing thorns.
Alright, heal up the treants. Treants are getting healed, they're healing the thing in the middle. Blazing thorns are out. I'm gonna click this thing here. Alright, kill the brambles.
Blazing thorns.
Alright, brambles are healed.
Furious charge.
Dodge the charge.
Blazing
10,
thorns.
9,
Alright, go ahead and bring him into the middle here. Bring him into the green thing.
5, 4.
Bring the boss into the green thing here. Come on, all the way in. He's not gonna do a thing, a charge right now.
Inferno.
Alright, get in the green thing, get in the green thing. Get in the green thing quick.
Furious charge.
Alright, there's the charge, tank swap. Ooh, bad ground.
Nature.
Here come the treants.
Blazing thorns.
DPS them down.
Furious charge.
roots. DPS the roots down.
Furious charge.
Alright, heal the roots up. Spray the grounds. Someone's got it. Good job.
Blazing thorns.
You don't do much shielding that time.
Can you all hear me yet? I
We
disconnected.
hear you now.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm dead on my son's screen. Alright, heal up the tree ants. Thorns are out. Find them, DPS them. Uppy's phasing. Just kind of stack up a little bit near him, but not on top of him. Good bloodlust there.
Consuming flame.
Alright, I'm back in. Alright, battle res. Nice. Alright, so we got Soaks, tank, face him away. That's important.
Falling embers.
Get in those Soaks. One person in each one. You can kind of see the visual changes, at least on my screen it does. There's the tank frontal, so tank swap, and then the tank with the circle on them, get in melee. Melee, you should stand in that circle with the tank. Here come the tree ants, so if they get into us, kill them, but if not,
Falling
get them out.
embers. Smoldering backdraft.
Alright. Soaks, we missed one.
Fire whirl.
Alright, we got tornadoes coming out. Here they are.
Falling embers.
Dodge them. Get in the Soaks.
Ashen call.
Watch out for tornadoes while you're soaking.
Backdraft.
Uh-oh, frontal. If you got the gray circle on yourself, you gotta stand on top of other people. Yay, we did it.
You rezzed it?
Yeah, I got battle res. Alright, on to Console of Dreams. Someone's gonna get their Hearthstone. I was sitting there disconnecting, and I look over and like my son's fine, just no issues at all. So I was like, oh man. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, let's start explaining Console of Dreams. So the trash on the way, there's a dude that does a frontal that'll mind control you and walk you into the sides. Avoid the sides. Like there's these plants on the sides, if you walk in there, it just pulls more trash. And if we pull too much trash, you won't beat the timer, we'll be over %.
What?
Alright, so console, there's 3 bosses. There's Pip, Erwin, and Urktos. The only one that needs to be tanked is Urktos. On normal, all he does is like a debuff, so the tanks just swap. Like, yeah, I think you can actually swap every debuff, is fine. Erwin and Pip don't have aggro, so they just kind of bounce around the room, and we got to DPS everyone down evenly. Let's see. There's a poisonous javelin, so check see if you have poison dispel. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Make sure I'm spec'd into it. I am spec'd into poison dispel. I always forget on my paladin to spec into it. Alright, so there's going to be a lot of raid-wide damage when Urktos does his charge right after it, so that's when you're going to like pop a healing cooldown, and then there's going to be winds, and when that happens, you'll want to, that's going to be your big healing stuff. So the bosses do not share health, but we have to kill them all at the same time, so pay attention. I'll be watching. My son usually watches and yells at me when things are bad too. Let's talk about each one's abilities. So there's going to be these swirlies on the ground, and they will leave behind these green blossoms. And you don't want to stand in them, except for one situation. I'll explain that in a little bit. So don't stand in the green swirlies. Actually, there's two situations you want to go in the green swirlies. So those will go on the ground, and then when Pip gets to 100 energy, Pip's going to do Song of the Dragon, and at that point you want to stand in the green blossom to get rid of this absorb. You get an absorb on you, you stand in the green blossom, it does damage, the absorb comes off, and then you're good and you get out of the green thing. So that's the one situation you want to go in the green thing. Then when Erwin gets to 100 energy, they do Constricting Thicket. And to counter that, you use Urktos. He does a charge. You want him to charge Erwin. So the safe thing to do is every time that Urktos charges tanks, face Urktos at Erwin. Which also means that we have to soak the charge to reduce the damage it does. So everyone should be between the boss and Erwin as much as possible to reduce the charge damage. So barreling charge, just a line charge, is a big arrow coming out of the bear. Urktos runs across the room wherever it's pointed. Yeah, you want to focus it on constrict on Erwin. Let's see. Then Urktos does this blind rage at 100% energy, and that's where these ducks come in. So Pip's gonna make people ducks randomly. When you're a duck, you can eat up the blossoms on the ground. You want to do that. You always want to eat up as many blossoms as you can, but always leave a few. So I'm going to mark the middle area of the room, and you want to leave that area, leave any blossoms in the middle, but around the outside, eat all those blossoms. That way we have blossoms in the middle to eat from the song when that comes up, but we don't have too many around the room, because the more blossoms around the room, it does more raid-wide damage. We want to avoid that. So any blossoms kind of in the middle here. I gotta click these things. So blind rage comes out, right? And that's when a duck needs to run not to the blossoms, but to Urktos. And you stand in melee range of Urktos. You have a ring around you, and you'll unduck. See, you're a duck right now. You'll have a 2 button on your action bar, which is unduck, but also it times out after a while if you don't have that. And you get the 2 by running over blossoms. So you're a duck, you eat some blossoms, you hit 2, you unduck, and you go back to your normal stuff. When Urktos does blind rage, you want to go stand on him and duck him. And yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Probably missed something, but I'll explain it in the middle of the fight if I did. Or if you have a question, just ask.
Ooh, there's a lust.
That was an inappropriate lust. Oh well.
Did we just lust?
Yeah, someone just hit bloodlust.
We get rid of it at the start.
Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, everyone's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So these are the swirlies that come out. Those are the green blossoms. When you get a duck, run over them, except the ones in that middle circle there. There's the poison dispel.
Barreling charge.
There's the barreling charge. Stand in it.
Polymorph bomb.
There's the damage that comes out from it. Polymorphs are going out. People are going to get ducked. When you get ducked, eat the green spots. Run into them. Hit your unduck button. Dispel. Let's see. Get damage on Pip. Focus our damage on Pip right now. Alright, we got Blind Rage. Run a duck onto Urktos. Someone bring a duck onto Urktos. If you have a duck, run to Urktos. All the ducks, run to Urktos, the big bear.
Polymorph bomb.
There we go. Almost there.
Blind rage.
We did it. Good job.
Try to not unduck on people, though.
Yeah, it stuns them. It doesn't spread the duck.
Polymorph bomb. Barreling charge.
Alright, get in front of the charge. It's faced at Erwin. That's really good. So let's DPS Erwin. Focus our DPS on Erwin right now.
Emerald wings. Constricting thicket.
Constricting Thicket. So that's coming out. We want to face the charge at Erwin right now. Hit Erwin with that charge. Get in the charge to soak it.
Constricting thicket.
Perfect. Alright, Pip looks to be a little bit higher. Let's DPS Pip. Shift to Pip if you can. If you get duck, don't forget to eat these swirlies. There's a lot of them out.
Polymorph bomb.
Polymorph bomb's coming out good, so eat some of these swirlies, especially around the edge of the room here.
Barreling charge.
Get in the charge to soak it.
Polymorph bomb. Emerald wings.
Song of the Dragon's coming out. This is where you need to step into a green puddle.
Soak.
So I'm stepping in the green puddle. My soak's already gone.
Pollen.
So you shouldn't have to stay in that long. Alright, Erwin's highest. Let's DPS Erwin. Focus our DPS on Erwin.
Song of the dragon.
Feel free to throw out a battle res. Alright, Urktos. Now Pip's highest.
Polymorph bomb.
Focus on Pip. We got a charge coming up. Get ready to soak the charge.
Barreling charge. Corrosive pollen. Polymorph bomb.
Eat some of these green puddles. Pip's highest. Get Pip. Kill Pip. We got Blind Rage coming up in 7. Get ready for that.
Blind rage.
Yeah, I can follow you here in a minute. Duck Urktos. Duck Urktos. Bring a duck to Urktos. Duck, no, you're already there. Someone's just ran away from Urktos with a duck. Good job. Someone's on Urktos with a duck. Get on Urktos. No, duck on Urktos. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Close one. Alright, let's get Urktos. Urktos is highest.
Polymorph bomb.
Alright. Let's go to Erwin. Erwin's highest. Kill Erwin. Kill Erwin. Kill Erwin.
Revert.
Alright, everyone get on Erwin, then Pip, Pip, Pip. Finish Erwin, finish Pip. Alright, get on Pip, get on Pip.
Polymorph bomb. Corrosive pollen.
We did it, hooray. Everyone wants that trinket.
Savage. Just reroll for everything I can need. And
That trinket's probably good for you. Pip's friendship badge. Alright. Oh yeah? It still might be good, I don't know. Maybe not.
Champion track. Okay, so even if I do have an F trinket versus like an A plus trinket, if one of them is a myth track and the other's champion track, who do you think wins?
There we go. There we go. I think I just followed you. Oh. Alright. Nimue. We'll do one pull on Nimue and then take a break. Alright, on this one, the tanks are going to get this thing called Threaded Blast, I guess. It puts a circle around them. They need to kind of run out of melee and not hit anyone with it. There's pulsing raid-wide damage that is a result of these little like flowers on the ground. So you can reduce the raid-wide damage by soaking the flowers. So everyone's job is to move around and soak the flowers. However, while you're moving around, there's little like walls, and you don't want to go through too many of them at once. Because if you get that, every time you go through one of these little like green walls, it puts a dot on you called Verdant Matrix. So if you hit too many in a row, all of a sudden you have this big dot on you and you die. But feel free to go through one, maybe two, to soak, and then let your dot fall off. Make sure you're back to full health, and then go soak some more. So always be soaking that. Then the hardest part for me is this impending loom. There's beams that like get larger as they get further away from the boss. They come out and they stun you if you get hit by them. So don't get hit by the beams coming out, but you're also at the same time moving around to soak. Yeah, so it's just a little tricky there. You want to soak the seeds. Yeah, I think it's maybe it's Weaver's Burden that goes in the tanks, and you have to taunt for that. That's pretty much it in phase 1. Then when it phases, the boss like does this thing called Full Bloom. The tanks stand in it, and it gives you inflorescence, which allows you to drop the green stuff on the ground, and allows you to create a path to the adds. We're again going to do odds left and evens right. So let me put down markers. So left will be blue, and right will be green. There'll be an add that spawns over there. So even, you're going to go to the green side, and you'll DPS that add down and come back to the boss. Odds, you'll go to the right side, or the left side, the blue side, and DPS that. Yeah, so apparently you can stand directly beneath them to avoid them. The adds do like swirlies and a frontal. Apparently you can stand directly beneath them to avoid it, so that's good. You just kill them, go back to the boss, and repeat it. We'll give it a try, take a break, and yeah. Are you ready, Boofus? Are you ready, Boofus? You're not even there? Why? What were you doing? Oh. Can we get a summon on Bombered? He's a noob.
I'm close. It's like right after thing boost up.
Maybe he'll be here.
Okay. 10-4. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
No, you'll get locked out.
I'm ready. I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
He's right here.
Yeah.
He's right here.
He was yelling at me the whole time. He's like, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. I was like, yeah, we'll summon you faster. I guess he was right.
2, 1.
Go ahead and pull. That was a good lust. Alright, watch out for the verdant matrix lines. Soak puddles. There should be some flowers on the ground. Find them, soak them. Always be soaking. ABS. Alright, there's the tank bomb. Swap tanks. Here comes the beams. Watch for them. Alright, soak seeds.
Iridian Rain. Impending Luminance.
Watch out for the beams. Dodge the beams.
Iridian Rain.
I almost got hit by a beam. It's rough.
Full Bloom.
Alright, full bloom. Tank stand in. Everyone else get in position to follow your tank to your side. The tank should leave a green thing behind them. Tank, interrupt the ad when you get there.
Radial Flourish.
Alright, DPS the ads.
Lumbering Slam.
Dodge stuff.
Radial Flourish. Radial Flourish.
Go ahead and use your Ankh.
Continuing.
Alright, left ad is down, right ad's down. Nice. I was so good at making these groups to have even DPS. It wasn't totally random. Alright, let's do that a couple more times. Soak, soak, soak.
Iridian Rain. Impending Luminance.
Here come the beams. Soak, but also dodge the beams. Good job, tanks getting out.
Iridian Rain. Impending Luminance. Iridian Rain. Full Bloom.
Full bloom, tanks get in. Follow the tank to the ads, same one as last time. Tanks interrupt, kill the ads, dodge stuff.
Radial Flourish. Radial Flourish. Lumbering Slam. Radial Flourish. Life Ward.
Alright, left ad down. Right ad's almost, there we go.
Iridian Rain.
Yay!
A grievous sacrifice, but one we shall not
Alright, feel free to go start channeling the Smolderon thing. I'm gonna set a timer for 7 minutes. And then we'll work on Smolderon. Alright. Break time.
The last three bosses in the same room for a little while. I think those stage with this flying out.
Ah. What are you saying?
Never mind.
Are hunter pets dancing, or is it just the druids and shamans?
No, it's and so are the cats.
Wow.
Maybe it's only hunter pets that are also druid shapes.
Hmm.
If the pets danced, they wouldn't be dancing by themselves.
No, they don't dance with me. Maybe there's multiple toys that will make things dance though.
Ugh. Ugh. Do do do.
Of flaming fire also.
Boop a boo.
question is, does anyone else have a stackable stag?
A stackable stag? Is that a toy?
Yes.
Oh, I do not.
So if you have one and I have one, they stack on top of each other, and I would always wanted to see how tall they get, but no one else ever has one.
Here you go. Here's a stackable stag.
Okay, that is legit hilarious.
Really easy to get to in Pandaria. But we need more.
Only costs 1,000 gold. It's not bad. Would have been a terrible price during Pandaria, but like now that's one racing daily. The bag gives like 500, and sometimes the reward for the quest itself also gives, they're crazy. They give a ton of gold.
Alright. Break's almost over, Boofus.
They last longer than the cooldown too, so you can put another one.
Nice.
5, 3, 2, 1.
Ready check for the explanation. That's the worst part of these last 3 bosses, is like there's no trash for me to explain while we're clearing. Alright, on Smolderon, tanks, so one of you is going to pull, and they're going to get the tank buster hopefully, and that's the brand of damnation, and that's a big soak. And anyone in the raid who can soak will soak, but half the raid's going to get an overheated debuff, and then the other half's going to get nothing. So if you get overheated, you spread out around the room, somewhat close to the boss, but like not too far away, because we want to bait these things called lava geysers near where the boss is. And then if you don't have overheated, you're going to stand in the tank circle and soak that. That's going to do a couple things. Split the damage. It's going to give you a damage buff later. You'll have an opportunity for a damage buff, so you can, parse better. And then you're going to get this healing absorb. So the healers will heal off the healing absorb. And then he's going to do lava geysers. Lava geysers will be put on random people in the raid. It's going to fire a swirly at you, dodge it, and we're going to dodge clockwise around the room. So we'll start here, and we'll keep going around the room, like here. Alright, and then, so he'll do that, and he does that twice in the first phase, and then he goes to intermission. So basically, get in with no circle, get into the big circle if you don't have a little circle. If you have a little circle, get out. Then in the intermission is where you can get a damage amp if you soaked appropriately in the first phase. He's gonna get in them, go to the middle of the room, and knock everyone back. Stand a little ways away from him, but not too far, because if you stand too close to the edge, you get knocked into lava. That's bad, because we can't even battle res you if you're out of line of sight. And then you're going to get orbs that get out of you. This is really important. Those orbs, there's going to be 5 of them, so look for those orbs, run into them, while also avoiding the circles on the ground. He's going to light the different parts of the room on fire, so there's going to be safe spots. So you want to be in the safe spot. You want to not stand in this part he's lighting on fire. You want to get your circles. Once you get all 5 orbs, there's only 5 of them, you have a damage amp. So get him as quickly as you can, go in, DPS the boss, still dodging the rings of fire he's lighting up as he goes around. He does that for a little bit, then he goes back to phase 1, where you do 2 rounds of soaking and overheated. So one time you'll get overheated, one time you'll soak. You'll do both mechanics each phase, then we go back to the middle, do that like 4 times, and then he either enrages or he's dead. Yes, grabbing your balls is a priority. And a DPS increase.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so overheated, get out, get out.
Damnation.
Everyone else get into this tank soak.
10,
Cauterizing
9,
wound.
8, 7, 6.
Alright, healers, heal off the healing absorb. Oh yeah, the healing absorb drops the circle when it gets healed off, so yeah, get out of that. There's the lava geysers, now we run away from them clockwise. So about where I just pinged. Alright, we do this again. So everyone who's soaked should have overheated. Everyone who have overheated should be soaking.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If you soak twice, you'll probably die. Lava geysers, so now run off clockwise. And now he's going to go to the middle for phase 2. And here's phase 2, you're going to get knocked back, get your orbs.
Devour essence.
See the orbs coming out of your body? Should be 5 of them, get them all. Feel free to bloodlust now. Stand in the safe area. You must not have soaked. If you didn't soak, you didn't get orbs, FYI. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you don't soak your orbs, they go into the boss and he gets a buff instead, and that's bad. Oh no, I just messed up. Alright, overheated, get out. If you don't have overheated, get into the soak.
2, 1, 10,
Cauterizing
9,
wound.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Cauterizing
4,
wound.
3.
Alright, run on over here clockwise.
1.
Lava geysers.
Oh, I forgot about the bait. What a noob. Should we get on space?
Overheated.
Alright, overheated, get out.
10,
Not overheated, get in for the soak.
8,
Don't forget to soak.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lava geysers.
Alright, there we go. Now run out. Now run to the clockwise. Alright, phase 2. Make sure your back's not to the lava.
World in flames. Devour essence.
Alright, soak your orbs, soak your orbs. Soak your orbs, don't let the boss get them. Ah, no safe spot for melee. Alright, get out with overheated, get in for the soak. Get in for the soak.
2,
Get in.
10,
Get in for the soak.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Cauterizing
1.
wound.
Alright, bait, bait, bait.
Lava geysers.
Now we run away now. Not too bad, not too bad.
Smoldering ground.
Go ahead and pull him way over here. Alright, overheateds, get out. Overheateds, get out.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lava geysers.
Alright, we got intermission. Soak your orbs, DPS the boss. It's gonna be close. Just because of space.
Devour essence.
Get your orbs. How many people are dead? That's good. Alright, I got all my orbs. Yay! have to reload my UI to roll on loot because it does that every single time. Alright, Tindril. There's going to be a debuff on the tanks, a swap at 10 stacks on this thing, but also mushrooms. Figure out who's going to get the first and third, and I think there's only 3, so someone else will get the second. Only soak, like don't soak 2 mushrooms in a row, so.
I gotta reload real quick. I'm running at like 7 frames. So whenever we get up there, I'm gonna reload real quick.
Alright. Was that Hodori said you'll do first one? Moot will do first and third. Sorry, Hodor. You can do 2 and 4. You both tried to do first and third. What good tanks. Alright. You guys are doing great, actually. Then there's just some random, like, damage and swirlies dodge. There's going to be a thing called Mass Entanglement. When that comes out, everyone run into the boss. That'll be all phases of the fight. Dodge things around the room. In phase 1, he does a fire beam, a big fire spot on the ground. Just going to send beams out of it, so don't stand in the big fire spot, and also dodge the beams. Around 70% it says here. He goes into Moonkin form, you get a feather, you fly, follow him. When you're flying, you're going to fly through the green orbs. You should be able to spam your vigor, just keep flying through the green orbs or where they were. However, there's also red orbs, don't fly through the red orbs, so you got to avoid those. I'll go into the green ones. Nice. Then phase 2, let's see. We land, we DPS him down, we DPS through a shield, and it starts phase 2. In phase 2, it's the same as phase 1. You still have the roots, things to dodge on the ground, still have mushrooms, but instead of the fire beam, he does these seeds of flames. Everyone just run through the seeds. We gotta run through and basically absorb all the seeds, so when they come out, everyone runs through them. That's it. And then eventually he'll go to phase 3. In phase 3, he does both the seeds and the fire beam, so we have to absorb the seeds and dodge the fire beam. Let's see. There's a green dragon. One of those green dragons, if you talk to them, earworks, it'll give you the option to fly up. Let's drop a summoning stone when I get up there, see who needs to get up there. Yeah, it is possible to stand in the middle of the fire beam and avoid it. It just sounds shady to me, that's all. But I have done it before. We get a summoning stone and summon the 2 people who are not here and or lost. Or wait, they are here maybe? Maybe they're just way over here. Yes, they're here. Alright, we're good.
Were you talking about me?
No. Yes, you.
What?
Yes, I just noticed you. I see you way over there
Yes,
though.
sorry.
Alright. Oh yeah, there's debuffs. I forgot about that. There's I didn't even say this on the thing. There's gonna be dispels. Healers need to dispel them. We need to get out of the group. Let me get my I don't think I have my mark marker up. Let's have to put them on the ground. Do this manually. Alright. Let's get them out. So if you get the dispellable thing, you have a big circle around you, you're going to run to the blue marker, and I'll put another marker down on the next platform. That happens on every platform. You have to run to the marker, get the spell, and it drops fire on the ground. Here we go.
In normal, is the outside
5,
deadly?
4.
Probably. I don't know, I've never tried it.
1.
Don't go outside the surface.
Yeah, don't go too far to the outside. That blue might be a little bit too far. Just get close to it.
Mass entanglement.
Alright, get in for mass entanglement. Alright, get out with those dispels. Get out towards blue. Alright, see how the one got dispelled like in the raid? That was what we want to avoid. Try and pull them away from those fires when we can.
Fire beam.
There's the fire beam. I would not stand in the middle of that one. It's a bad spot. Why? Because there's fire on the ground
Mass
underneath it.
entanglement.
Mass entanglement. Get in the boss. Get in the boss. Alright, get out with the spells when you can. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Someone has the spell in the raid. There we go.
Falling star.
Sorry, I tried to get you.
Fire beam.
Alright, dodge the fire beam.
Oh yeah, you can stand.
Alright, phase change. Apparently it's at 75. So feathers will be on the ground. Pick those up.
Empowered feather.
Why are we fake changing at 75?
I don't know, that's just what happens. Alright, so you can see the green orbs as you follow the boss. Feel free to spam your vigor abilities to go fast. Fly through the green orbs, but there's going to be red orbs coming out here in a second. I just flew through one because it spawned on top of me. Not because I'm a bad at the game. Alright, we got a full amp of the green things, so feel free just to go to the platform and land.
Supernova.
There's a new blue marker down. Note where the blue marker is for dispels.
Mass entanglement.
Mass entanglement, get in, get in, get in.
Mass entanglement. Falling star.
Alright, dodge stuff on the ground. We got mushrooms coming up here. Only tanks in the mushrooms. Seeds coming out soon. Run to blue with the dispels, run to blue with the dispels. Healers dispel people as they get close to blue. Run over seeds, run over seeds, run over seeds. I was trying to dispel.
Mass entanglement.
Mass entanglement, get in, get in, get in.
Mass entanglement. Falling star.
If I metamorphosis right before mass entanglement, I don't get rooted.
Good, do that. Alright, dispels coming out. Dispels, run towards the old dispels. Run towards the old dispels. But like not too far away so healers can still get you. You should be able to dispel yourself. Druid, no, Druid Chad. Run over seeds, run over seeds. There's some back here. Get all the seeds we did. We're phasing, good.
Typhoon. Empowered feather.
Alright, follow the boss. I'm just glad I called you Druid Chad instead of your actual name.
Supernova.
Uh-oh, we gotta DPS this boss. Quickly, quickly, we're gonna wipe. Pump the boss. Ah, phew, we made it.
Can you use Supernova?
Alright, let me put a blue marker down. Oh no, just run out. Ah! I didn't get the marker down in time. It's red, but yeah, get into the boss with the mass entanglement.
Mass entanglement. Falling star.
dodge stuff.
Fire beam.
So this is a fire beam, dodge that. We're gonna have mushrooms. Seeds will happen in about 20 seconds, so we got both of them to deal with here. Mushrooms, seeds in 10 seconds. No dispels, so that's good.
Flaming germination.
Alright, run over seeds.
Mass entanglement.
Mass entanglement. Get in, but get seeds too.
Mass entanglement. Falling star. Fire beam.
Fire beam, dodge it. Get out towards X, get out towards X with those.
Suppressive ember.
Healers dispel.
Flaming germination.
Run over seeds. Got some mushrooms out. Fire beam.
Mass entanglement.
Entanglement, get in on the boss. We battle res Hodori? Nope, we don't have one. Good luck, move.
Mass entanglement. Falling star.
Get out with those, get out with those.
Flaming germination.
Alright, get the seeds. Oh, we did it, hooray! Somehow we did it.
Do you actually not pay attention to the health?
No, I don't pay any attention to the health. My son just says, do you actually not pay attention to the health? I was like, yeah, I don't.
The guy was at like 2% and you were telling people to get out. Stay in.
Does anybody have the quest
I
for
hope you
killing
guys are
Farah?
paying attention to the health.
I do not. I think you get it when you finish the campaign. Or you get close to the end of the campaign, you get it.
Oh, okay. So it wouldn't be able to be shared anyway. Okay.
I released and ended up back on the first platform. Oh, can I get a summon?
Yeah, let's summon. Oh, I guess we'd have to summon to the loot if you wanted to get your loot right away.
Oh, doesn't matter.
It's good. It'll mail you everything. If you roll on loot and win it, I think it automatically goes in your bag. But like your crests
It
and
won't
stuff.
give you the crests though. It just
Won't give you the crests.
Yeah. You
Oh
have
no.
to.
Well, I guess the solution is to try and fly around for a minute, find it while I explain.
Sometimes I need letting me mount on non-dragon
Well, that's cursed.
It's no big deal.
Alright, let me explain Farrak. Alright, so throughout the first two phases, he's going to do Feralath's Bite. It's a tank buster with a laser in front. You want to point that away from the raid, and in phase 2 away from the healing ads. You can taunt every one, that should be good. Healers, dispel on cooldown. There's going to be people with dispels. Every time your dispel's off cooldown, pop it. Mistweavers, feel free to revival every so often. That's also good once a bunch of people have it out. See the roots here behind him? There's these like green glowing things behind him. Those are the roots of Amir Jasil. He's going to have bad stuff around the edge where we're at, and we don't want to have that bad stuff get to the roots and set them on fire. He's going to give Firestorm. He's going to put big swirlies around the ground, and then it's going to get... Is that the one? Raging Flames. Okay, yeah, Raging Flames is it. So Raging Flames is going to put a circle around you. In LFR, it doesn't do anything. You just get away from people. But in here, you want to stack it near the bad stuff. So not on top of, but like right next to it, because it creates more bad ground, and it'll put more bad ground. And you don't want the bad ground to get towards the roots and set them on fire, because then we wipe. We got to go into 70% health. The key thing here, too, is not only the bad stuff, but also we're going to tank him like where blue is. And then he's going to do a thing called Dream Rend. We're just going to run all the way across the room to where like Moon is. Then he's going to do Dream Rend again, and then we'll run to like where Triangle is. So we'll kind of go blue to Moon to Triangle, because it's a fall off damage on Dream Rend, so you run away and don't get close to it. And so we go blue, Moon, Triangle, the other movement in phase 1. It's going to go up in the air through an intermission phase. During the intermission phase, he's going to be a big dragon. Don't stand underneath him, but spread out around him, because he's going to pull orbs into him, and you can't let the orbs touch him. So there's like a DPS shield. We got to DPS it down, but then the tanks will be running around to try and catch the balls. But again, if the balls get past the tanks, everyone should be spread around the boss to block the balls from getting in. If you see a ball near you, soak it. And that's the intermission. We break the absorb shield, and then phase 2 starts. Same mechanics for the tanks, but you're gonna get the Burning Colossus twice during that, and just kind of like Venn diagram yourselves so that they stack up on each other and they're easier to cleave down for DPS. And then you're gonna move them. He's gonna do a breath shortly after they spawn, and you're gonna move the Burning Colossus into the space where the breath was, because there's gonna be ads spawning there. If you have like slappy hands or whatever it's called, you might want to use that to group up those ads that spawn during that spot. And we DPS all those ads down. At the same time, there's going to be these friendly ads that spawn from this side of the room where we're at. I'll put down some markers so I can help call that out. Probably like orange. Oops, that's a fake ready check. I hit the wrong button. Let's see. So like orange, star, and diamond will have like healing ads spawning. Tanks, don't point the frontal at those. You're going to still get that same frontal from phase 1. Don't point it at the healing ads. And we want to DPS ads in their path, because they will cause the healing ads to be to become hostile, I believe. And then I'm not sure if that happens in normal. I'm pretty sure it does. So anyways, we want the healing ads to be healed to full. So healers will go heal those healing ads to full. And then they're going to go heal the Heart of Imudricil. The Heart of Imudricil dies, we wipe. So we want to heal the healing ads in phase 2 and avoid them taking damage. Don't stand in the breath down the middle of the room when that happens. And that kind of cycles through twice. So go with 2 sets of the Burning Colossus, 2 breaths down the middle, some DPS time on Farrak. Healing ads, there'll be a whole bunch of those to heal. I don't know exactly how many. Yeah. Then after he does that 2 times, we have a little DPS amp phase on him. He flies up in the air and he comes back down into phase 3. Phase 3, he puts like a tank debuff, but I don't think it goes away. So like take a couple of them, taunt, take a couple more, taunt. Then he's going to do a Shadow Flame Breath frontal on a random person in the raid, so you want to avoid this. He's also going to put a circle around you. If you get the circle around you, you're about to spawn tornadoes. It is critical that you run to the edge of the room, like out where Star, Circle, and Diamond are, to drop your tornado. So stop what you're doing, run out and drop your tornado. Now, he also puts down 4 seeds. Ideally, range DPS, pick up the seeds. Anyone who knows what they're doing can pick up the seeds. If you don't know what you're doing and you see the seeds fall on the ground, try to avoid picking them up. So what will happen is the seeds will come down, and if you just walk over the spot where they spawn, you're going to pick it up. You can then get an extra action button. If you hit the extra action button most of the time, you'll just put your seed on the ground, which is quite useful. Like, say, for example, you get the tornado thing, and you have to run all the way out to the edge of the room. Well, you drop your seed, you run out to the edge of the room, your tornado falls off, and then you go pick your seed back up. So you hit the extra action button to drop it, drop your tornado, pick your seed back up. You don't want to get hit by any mechanics with that. So if you get hit by the frontal with the seed, your seed basically dies, does a bunch of raid-wide damage, and then we lose the ability to use the seed. The reason we want the seeds is because every so much energy, he does an ability called Apocalypse Roar. At that point, we're going to stack up on our phase 3 stack point, which I guess I've used all the markers, so we'll do Skull. We'll stack up on Skull in phase 3, and I'll call out the person who needs to drop their seed. He's going to cast Apocalypse Roar. While he's casting Apocalypse Roar, and you hit your extra action button, while he's casting it, you drop a green puddle on the ground. Once you're in the green puddle for like a second, you get a buff that'll allow you to survive Apocalypse Roar. You don't need to stay in the green puddle the whole time. Simultaneously, while he's casting Apocalypse Roar, like right when he does it, he puts there's orange swirlies that go out, so avoid standing in the swirly while also stacking up. So it's like get close to the skull marker, wait for the swirlies, someone drops their seed, step in the seed, step out of the seed once you get your buff, and then Apocalypse Roar goes off. We're safe, and then we just repeat it again and again. It'll probably take a couple tries. This is the biggest group we've had, and I think every time we've always taken at least 2 to kill him. Or we didn't get him down. We'll see. Everyone's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Feel free to pull. There we go.
Wildfire. Viral last bite.
There's the tank frontal. Feel free to swap.
Firestorm.
Here comes out the thing to dispel. Get those circles to the black stuff, towards the black stuff, towards the black stuff. Good, good, good.
Last bite.
Healers, don't forget to dispel. See this? See how this stuff's growing? Yeah, that's where we want to like avoid it getting to the seeds. Good dispels, healers.
Dream Rend.
Dream Rend. So everyone run to moon now. Everyone run to moon. Everyone run to moon. There's fall off damage here.
Viral last bite.
Keep up on the dispels, healers.
Firestorm.
Alright, get those circles to the edge. Dodge the other swirlies.
Viral last bite.
Dodge the frontal.
Wildfire. The flame. The flame. Viral last bite.
Alright, here's the frontal. We got a Dream Rend coming. Alright, everyone run. Run to triangle. Go ahead and, if anyone has a revival, throw it out.
Viral last bite. Firestorm.
Alright, should be phasing here soon. Get those to the edge. Get those to the black stuff.
Incarnation.
There we go. It's good milk there. It's good spell queuing. Got some extra burn damage. We're like pro players here. Alright, don't stand directly under the boss. Spread out around behind him to get the soak orbs. But also DPS through this barrier here. Soak those orbs. Good soaking. Let's pump some more DPS here. Pump some more DPS. We're a little behind. Don't forget to soak. Alright, DPS is good. We're good right now. Keep pumping, keep pumping.
But I haven't given them their vitamins because I couldn't open the bag up.
Soak the orbs, soak the orbs, soak the orbs. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, we made it. He's gonna go up in the air and come back down in like normal form. Stack up near skull, stack up near skull. Everyone stack up near skull. We're gonna try and tank him on this side near skull. Alright, healing ants are coming from right behind him.
Viral last bite. Spirits of the Caldore. Viral last
Healers,
bite.
heal these guys up.
Greater firestorm.
Alright, don't forget to dispel healers. Some dispels are out. Tanks, Venn diagram those things. Healing ads are out. Heal up the healing ads. Alright, this is the breath down the middle. So get out of the middle. There's going to be some ads spawning in the middle here.
Shadow flame
We're going to
devastation.
DPS these ads. There's going to be healing ads coming out at the same time. Some healing ads are right in the middle.
Calderay.
So like try and clear the path for them.
Flame fall.
Alright, kind of run away from that flame fall thing.
Viral last fight.
Alright, kill these colossuses.
Spirits of the Calderay.
There's a soul all the way at the end and some healing ads there.
Viral last fight. A flame. Viral
Don't
last
forget to
fight.
dispel healers and heal the ads.
Greater fire.
There's more healing ads over by Diamond.
Spirits of the Calderay. Incarnate.
I think we got Colossus coming out. Oh, they're already out. Look at that. I was looking at the healing ads, didn't even see it. DPS those things down. Alright, breath down the middle. It's the second round.
Shadow flame devastation.
Alright, so healing ads are spawned near Diamond.
Spirits of
Heal
the
them up.
Calderay.
Can we res Hodori? Res Hodori.
Flame fall. Viral last fight. The Calderay.
Can you move the Colossus?
Yeah.
Viral last fight. A flame. Viral last fight.
Not too bad of a bloodlust there.
A flame. Incarnate.
Alright, we made it to phase 3. Alright, watch out for seeds. If you know what you're doing, pick them up. They're spawning. Alright, I'm gonna drop my seed first. Dodge the frontal. Got 2 seeds over here to pick up.
Eternal firestorm.
Get out with those circles, get out with those circles. Alright, we got like 10 seconds to stack up, so start getting close to Skull. I'm putting it down first.
3, 2,
Alright, get the skull, dodge those swirlies. Get in the thing, get in the thing. Good, we just do that a couple more times. Next seed is gonna be Bomber.
Shadow flame breath.
Dodge the breath.
Eternal firestorm.
Get out with those, get out with the tornadoes.
10,
Got 10 seconds, 7, get ready.
Am I dropping it?
Yep, you're dropping it.
5,
Alright, everyone get towards Skull, watch for the swirlies to spawn.
1.
Alright, drop the seed, drop the seed, drop the seed, Bomber. Good, get in the seed. Alright, res Hodori. Alright, we got him up, perfect. Throw out any battle res you got. I think a seed got hit.
Flame breath.
Try and pull him back towards the heart of Yggdrasil here. Give us more space behind. Run out with those fires.
10,
I got the seed.
9,
I'll drop it.
8,
Oh, you didn't drop that seed? You were supposed to drop that one. Alright,
I
get towards
dropped
Skull.
the last one. I picked
Oh,
the
you picked
seed.
Bomber's gonna drop again? Bomber's gonna drop again. Alright, drop it on Skull, Bomber. Good, good. There we go. Alright, we got a res. Get Hodori up if we can. But we're out of seeds.
Shadow flame breath.
So pump.
Eternal firestorm.
Get out with tornadoes. Get out with tornadoes.
10, 9, 8.
Any immunities or anything? Pop them. In about 5 seconds.
2, 1.
Apocalypse roar.
26 million? In 30 seconds? Maybe we got it.
Shadow flame breath.
We have a lot of people. It's a tank alive.
Eternal firestorm.
Throw out a battle res on a DPS. Who's
10,
any DPS would be
9,
good.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Maybe not. Alright, any other immunities last second? No. No. 6 million.
No, 1%.
That's pretty good. Had we, yeah.
We may have been able to survive if I had
Rory
not
was
bought my
like
immunity earlier.
super hard to heal. He was ranging me every time.
I might have been able to do 5 million, but I
I
doubt
don't know
it.
if I need to just be somewhere different.
Yeah, he's pretty. Ideally, tank him as close to the heart as possible in that phase to give us more space behind him. Yeah, I don't know where you are, Hodori. I didn't see. I was in melee, so he was generally in range of me, but I wasn't really focused on healing the tanks.
Yeah, I had everybody but him in range. I was
Do
like,
they
shit.
run the DPS?
Well, that's good, because, yeah. Let's do that again.
A little further out. I think it was like right here.
So Apocalyptic Roar puts a debuff on you, right?
I kept trying to click you. I was like, holy shit.
Daddy,
Oh,
What?
shit buttons.
Apocalyptic
Wouldn't reach you.
Roar puts a debuff
Hit ready.
right?
Yeah.
It does or
Alright.
not?
Looks like everyone's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wildfire.
The mage that firewolfed it just took half his health before the fight.
Firestorm.
Now remember, dispel.
Flame.
Get those by the bad stuff. Get those big circles by the bad stuff.
Final last fight. Wildfire.
This could be bad.
What could be bad? What did you do?
Like, look at one side of the room.
A flame.
Nah, it's not too bad. It will be okay.
Flame. Final last fight.
Wildfire.
Dream rend.
Alright, Dream Rend, run away. Run to moon, run to moon. Healers dispel.
A flame. A flame. Final last fight. Firestorm.
Get those off towards the black stuff. Get that towards the black stuff. Someone's running towards the roots with that. That's a really bad spot to run to. We may wipe now.
Final last fight. Wildfire.
Alright. Move them out towards there.
50 seconds.
Yeah, we might push him.
Dream rend.
Run for Dream Rend. Run to triangle. Run to triangle. We wipe in 30 seconds if we don't push to 70. Healers dispel.
Final last fight.
Firestorm.
Alright, run those towards the black stuff. Run that towards the black stuff.
Incarnate.
Alright, we made it.
A flame. Amir Drossel.
Oh no.
No! What?
What?
I think it was the ones on the
No.
left side.
What?
No. Alright, we got time for one more pull.
What happened?
I think someone dropped it during that last, like, right when they pushed. Yeah, someone dropped it right on the root. So that's what happens if you drop those fire things. Try to drop them far from the roots up against the black stuff that's already there. One more try. Because they don't understand the fight. That's all. This is a new mechanic in normal. It's not an LFR. Someone just asked if this was the last boss. Like, people are new here. Alright, tanks, be ready to pull. Pull them over towards blue. Or over towards, yeah.
1. Wildfire.
Alright, tank frontal dodge.
Firestorm.
Dispel, firestorm, get those red circles next to the black stuff that already exists. Perfect, perfect.
Anything misses, but no dinguses.
Final last bite.
Alright, healers dispel. Dodge the red stuff. Now there's black stuff.
Final last bite. Dream Rend.
Dream Rend, run to moon. Healers dispel.
Firestorm.
Alright, get the red circles, run them towards the black. Get them right up next against black. Perfect, perfect, good.
Final last bite. Wildfire.
Alright, get out of the red stuff.
Flame.
Huh? Press my Q by accident, but I mean, I was right in the wildfire thing and that's
Dream Rend. Flame.
Dream Rend, run to triangle, run to triangle. Healers dispel.
Final last bite. Incarnate.
Alright, we're phasing. Good. We're going to spread out around the boss, and we're going to soak the orbs. Don't forget to soak the orbs. And don't stand directly underneath the boss. So, soak orbs. DPS, or DPS looks good so far. Soak the orbs, soak the orbs. Good soaking, DPS still looks good. Soak the orbs, here come more orbs, soak them.
No!
Flame fall.
Alright, stack up near skull. Alright, here comes some healing ads.
Final last bite. Spirits of the Caldore. Final last bite.
Alright, more healing ads out by Diamond. Don't forget to dispel. Colossus are coming out, stack them up.
Incarnate.
Breath's coming down soon. Here comes the breath, get out of it.
Shadow Flame Devastation.
Alright, kill the ads. Get the Colossus out of the middle there. We got healing ads coming out. There we go. Alright, get kind of near skull in the middle. Healing hands are up. Kill the Colossus.
Final last fight.
Healing hands by Diamond.
Spirits of the Caldore. Final last fight. Final last fight. Greater fire.
Alright, healing hands over by Square.
Spirits of the Caldore. Incarnate.
Alright, dodge the breath, dodge the breath.
Shadow Flame Devastation.
Alright, healing hands out by Star. What was that?
Flame Fall.
Yeah, tank them on the ads.
Final last of the Caldore.
Alright, healing ads are out.
Last fight. Final last fight.
Alright, he's flying away in 5 seconds.
Incarnate.
Alright, stack up near skull. Tank him back towards the seed there. Good bloodlust.
Shadow Flame.
Yep, I'm gonna drop first. I'll drop the first seed. It's in about 20 seconds, so get out with these. You're gonna have tornadoes out. Get the tornadoes out towards the edge. Get tornadoes out towards the edge.
10, 9, 8.
Alright, watch for swirlies coming out soon, and then we're gonna stack up. Get close to skull, get close to skull. Dons is gonna drop the seed. There's a swirlies, dodge him. Seed is down, get in the seed. Good. Dodge these tornadoes behind it. Try and drop them off, like, not behind skull. Because then we get knocked back into them. Alright, Bombered will drop the next seed. And that's in 23 seconds. Dodge the frontal, dodge the frontal. Alright, get out with the tornadoes. Get off to the edges with the tornadoes. Drop those off to the edges.
10, 9, 8.
Alright, we got 5 seconds. Alright, no seed on tornado. Phoenix, Frex, warrior with the seed. Drop it in a few seconds here. Somebody drop a seed. I don't have a seed. Someone hit their seed. There we go. Someone dropped it a little early. That's what happened. How many seeds do we have left? We got 2 seeds left. Alright, Kungaloo, you're gonna go next.
We have 2 minutes left.
Never mind. Kungaloo is dead. Do we have any seeds left? Alright. Scenario, you'll drop the next seed in 14 seconds.
10, 9, 8.
Alright. Got 5 seconds. There's going to be some swirlies that come out first. Get towards skull, get towards skull. Be ready to dodge swirlies. Alright, get in the seed, drop the seed. There we go. Good job. Dodge these tornadoes behind us. Alright, we got 30 seconds to kill the boss.
The more likely have a split because
Dodge the frontal. I think we got it. Get out with those tornadoes.
10, 9, 8.
Alright. If you have any immunities, get ready in 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, any immunities, pop them now. We did it. first try. Alright, res coming out. Alright.
Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. I'll post up the logs in the Discord in a second.
Yes, thank you so much for the invite. Appreciate it, everyone.
Thank you for the raid, everyone.
Yeah, I had a good time. Thanks for coming. Help my son raid. He enjoys it. He's gonna go play Zelda now.
Which one is your son?
He's Bombered the DH. He's already out of the group and logged off and has run upstairs to take the Nintendo from his sister. I'll have to look over his logs and critique him if he didn't do good enough.
Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
See you next time.
Yeah, see you next week.
Take care, all.
All right. Let's see. Report.
Stop eating your boogers. Is that right in front of me, you ridiculous boy?
We did it.